Here's the truth. Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they never learned how to handle money when life got hard. This is the story of a man named Ethan Cole. A man who once believed saving money was only for the rich. Until life forced him to learn that saving isn't about what you earn. It's about what you keep, and what you choose to control when everything seems out of control. In this video, you'll learn 5 top saving secrets to adopt without fear, and these secrets will be your pathway to smooth wealth creation. Ethan grew up like most people do, working, spending, and surviving. He had a decent job, a small apartment, and dreams that always seemed one paycheck away. He'd tell himself, "When I make more, I'll start saving." But every raise, every bonus, every extra dollar somehow disappeared faster than the last. Coffee here. Streaming subscriptions there. A new phone because the old one looked outdated. And little by little, the future slipped further away. He didn't realize he was one emergency away from disaster. Until that emergency came. It was a rainy Thursday morning. His car broke down on the freeway. The mechanic's bill was $1,200. His checking account, $87. Savings, none. Credit card, maxed out. That day, Ethan felt something shift inside him. Not anger, not fear. It was shame, the kind that sits heavy in your stomach. He realized he had been living a lie, spending to look stable, while drowning in quiet debt and financial anxiety. He sat in his car that night and whispered to himself, "I'm done living like this.
I'm done living like this."
And that's where the journey began. Proper saving only starts with that one decision and determination. For the first time, Ethan didn't look for excuses. He looked for patterns. He studied his spending and saw a hard truth. It wasn't the big things that were killing him. It was the small, invisible habits. The $8 lunches. The late-night Amazon scrolls. The I deserve it purchases that added up like termites in the walls. So he started small. One rule, save before you spend. Every payday, before touching a single bill, he moved 10% to a savings account. Automatically. No thinking. No excuses. At first it hurt. It felt like losing something. But then, something beautiful happened. He began to feel powerful. The first month, he saved $120. The next, $150. He canceled subscriptions he barely used. He started cooking at home 3 nights a week. He tracked every expense, not to punish himself, but to understand himself. He learned that saving isn't about restriction. It's about respect, respect for your future self. And slowly, the panic began to fade. Because when you start saving, you don't just save money. You save confidence. You save freedom. You save peace of mind. 6 months later, Ethan had $1,000 in his emergency fund. It wasn't much, but it changed everything. He stopped feeling trapped. He no longer feared the unexpected. He felt in control for the first time in his life. He realized saving wasn't about how much he earned, but how intentionally he lived. He began setting goals. Not vague dreams, but written targets. Save $3,000 by the end of the year. Pay off one debt this quarter. Invest $50 a month once my emergency fund hits $2,000. Each goal gave him purpose. Each dollar had a mission. And something magical happened. His friends started noticing. "How are you always calm when bills come?" they asked. Ethan smiled. "It's not magic," he said. "It's math with discipline." See, saving isn't a punishment, it's preparation. It's the quiet commitment that builds your foundation brick by brick. Because one day, life will test you again. And you'll either be ready, or you'll repeat the cycle. A year later, Ethan's car broke down again. Same model, same problem. But this time, something was different. He didn't panic. He didn't borrow. He didn't pray for a miracle. He pulled out his phone, opened his savings account, and calmly paid the bill in full. He smiled, not because it didn't hurt, but because it didn't break him. That's when he finally understood. Saving isn't about money. It's about freedom. Ethan's story isn't unique. It's yours. It's mine. It's anyone who has ever looked at their bank balance and thought, "I can do better." And the truth is you can. No matter where you are, you can start today. Start with a small emergency fund. Even $10 a week matters. Automate your savings. Cut one unnecessary expense this month. Set one clear financial goal and chase it like your life depends on it. The moment you decide to save, you're no longer living in survival mode. You're building your future dollar by dollar. By this time, Ethan had discovered 5 powerful saving strategies that anyone can use. Methods that turn fear into progress and hesitation into action. Method 1. The 24-hour rule. Before buying anything non-essential, wait 24 hours. Impulse spending thrives on emotion. Saving thrives on clarity. When you pause, you give your logic a voice, and 9 times out of 10, you'll realize you didn't need it. Ethan used this method to stop emotional spending, and within 2 months, he cut his unnecessary purchases by half. Method 2. Automate your savings. Automation removes temptation. Set up an automatic transfer that moves a fixed percentage of your income into savings the moment your paycheck arrives. You never see it, you never miss it. Ethan called this hiding money from my future mistakes. And it worked. Automation is discipline without daily effort. Method 3. The zero-based budget. Every dollar you earn should have a purpose before the month begins. Ethan started assigning every dollar to bills, savings, groceries, goals. When you give your money direction, it stops wandering off. You don't need fancy spreadsheets. A notebook, a phone note, or a free app works just fine. Method 4. Reward yourself the smart way. Most people fail at saving because they make it feel like punishment. Ethan learned to celebrate small wins, like saving $500 or sticking to his budget for 30 days. He'd treat himself to a movie night or his favorite meal without guilt. Saving shouldn't suffocate joy, it should strengthen it. When you learn to balance discipline with reward, consistency becomes easier. Method 5. Name your savings goals. Here's a secret most people ignore. When you name your goal, you humanize it. Don't just label your account savings. Call it Freedom Fund, Dream Trip, or Future Home. Ethan renamed his account Peace of Mind. And every time he deposited money, he wasn't just saving, he was buying peace. When saving has a story, it becomes a mission, not a burden. Remember, saving isn't the reward for being rich. It's the reason people become rich. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. And if Ethan could turn his life around, starting with $87 and a dream, what's stopping you? This is your reminder that every dollar you save is a quiet rebellion against the chaos of life. A statement that says, I control my money. My money doesn't control me. Start today. Your future self is already thanking you. If this story moved you, hit that like button so more people can find it. Share it with someone who needs hope right now. And subscribe to Hustle Compass for more powerful stories that will change the way you see money. The journey to wealth doesn't start with millions. It starts with one simple habit: saving.